Valkyria Chronicles. A tactical role-playing game developed and published by Sega in 2008 originally for the PlayStation 3. It was a critically acclaimed game for its use of watercolor-esque graphic design, developed story, and squad-based combat structure. And though it achieved success from its native Japan, it was almost entirely ignored in the US, and that is a damn shame. In fact, the game has seen 2 sequels, only one of which was released in the US and European territories and for the PlayStation Portable, rather than the console. Personally, I've never played Valkyria Chronicles, but because it had never been released on PC, nor did anyone think it would, until Sega announced in October of 2014 that the game was in fact coming to PC in December of that same year, and PC RPG fans around the world rejoiced, myself included. Now, I received this game as a gift on Steam from a subscriber, Madman Loose, and I'm extremely grateful, because I want to play this game for everyone and showcase exactly what PC gamers have missed out on for so long, in the hopes that Sega and companies like Sega continue to develop great ports for their RPGs and other genre of games, and distribute them to the PC player base. There are so many titles that I want to see put out to PC, and now I can strike Valkyria Chronicles off that list. While we've been talking about the game, during the course of this opening cinematic, you've been hearing what I feel is some fantastic soundtrack work. To me, it evokes feelings of a war serial, much in the same vein as Band of Brothers. It's not exactly a surprise as the game takes place in a fictional premise, but laced with callbacks to World War I and World War II imagery and set pieces. As we progress through the game, we'll take a squad of militiamen, civilians that have taken up arms for their nation, and try and defend it from invaders looking to steal precious resources for its war machine. Finally, many who know me know that I love to attach myself to characters. That makes games like Valkyria Chronicles all the more interesting, as there is both great character development and the possibility of having these characters wounded or even killed in-game through player actions. I want to make it clear from the beginning that I am not aiming to be the best at this game. We will probably fail, and fail often, but it is the story that we tell as we fail that will hopefully bring entertainment for you all. Welcome everybody to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. As always, I am your host, J Square John Jeremy, and let's get started. Now, the game makes great use of narration to develop its story. Here we'll listen to one of its characters, Irene, tell us about the war that's coming to our lands.
The year was 1935 EC. 2 powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on.
So it really kind of looks like a Soviet Union-esque state versus a combination of all of the Western European nations.
The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the 2 superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche.
So now we know more about the situation we find ourselves in. We are the lone wolf, or in this case, sheep, Gallia, stuck between 2 superpowers and trying to defend itself against the machinations of the East European Imperial Alliance, all because Gallia has massive amounts of ragnite within its borders, ragnite being the crude oil of Valkyria Chronicles, and the Empire wanted to make use of that energy source for its war machine. Let's go ahead and find out how we play a part in this war.
March, 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule.
Something to note is that the game allows you to play with both an English soundtrack or a Japanese soundtrack. I actually don't mind the English dub for this game, so that's what we're going to be using for this video series.
Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
Think of Brule as a small town or village type situation where it's commonplace to see things like windmills and rolling hills. Ah, here's where we see one of our main characters.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much.
So perhaps we can surmise there hasn't been much technological advancement in Gallia during his time away.
Whoa. Already?
Apparently we're a fan of fish. Okay.
Hey there, guys.
Yep, talking to fish. This is going well.
You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Kind of a peaceful guy for a war game, don't you think? Yep, getting questioning looks already. This is just going fantastic. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna sit here, continue to draw my fish. You know, the thing about fish is the way they sparkle in the stream as they continue to try and fight their way upstream. It's just, uh-oh.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly.
Alright, calm down. Didn't know there was a law against drawing fish in a stream, but you have to admit these fish are just too damn beautiful not to.
Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are?
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruletown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know.
Oh, someone else with a fish fetish?
And you know there's a war on, don't you?
Looks pretty peaceful to me.
All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Sounds like I'm going to a place with no fish. Is there room for negotiation here?
Thanks, fish.
Now, love lost so quickly as no love at all. Hey guys, can we stop and think about this here for a second? I've got some great sketches I think you guys will love.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Knew she was a fellow fetishist.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin?
Hey, guy can't draw fish in peace anymore.
Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is.
Huh?
Yes, score 1 for nepotism.
I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on! Damn it!
Uh-oh. I don't like that look in her eye.
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
For nature.
Okay, here's the plan.
Alright. Why don't you tell me what the plan is? Okay, no voice acting here. we've got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Brule. We'll deploy from here and take out all 3 of them. So we're going to be deploying from the south. You can see the Gallian flag there. In the north to the northwest, you can see the Imperial flag. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. So we're going to be heading towards a northwestern direction. Apparently there's going to be a bridge that we can cross the river here, the Brule River, and be able to take position to take out the Imperial agents. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. And again, I'm a proponent of going with things nice and easy, especially in this game, where consequences are severe should you fail. So our victory condition is that all enemies are defeated. Failure conditions are Welkin dies, Alicia dies, or 20 turns pass.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
Sounds good to me, Alicia. So it's going to take us... game says, you've got 20 turns. Make it happen in 20 turns. I'm okay with that. Alright, this is the player phase here.
I see 3 of them.
Okay, so 3 opponents.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp.
Okay, Alicia's got a bit of a bloodlust going on right now. We did see that family get taken out, the ones that were traveling on the road. I thought I saw a child being shot as well, which is pretty interesting because I don't normally see kids being killed in video games. But this one showed it, at least in watercolor form.
Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
You want to explain something now as we're about to go into battle? Okay, better be good. That was an interesting sound effect. About command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here, you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on their position respective to the enemy, then press A. Okay, so we just pick the unit we want to move. Doing so uses up one of the command points displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander, and represent the number of times you can give instructions to, i.e. control, your units per each player phase. In this battle, you have 3 CP, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times in a single phase, basically. Let's try moving a unit now. Okay, so we have the 3 CP here. We've got Welkin, we've also got Alicia, and we've got Town Watchman. Now, keep in mind, the victory conditions did not state that we would fail if the Town Watchman were to die. So, just because you lose a character does not mean the game is over. It depends on the character and it depends on the mission, I would assume. So we can see our list of individuals here. He's a Gallian, and then can we see the Imperials? We can. So 3 scouts for the Imperial forces. You can also note in the bottom right-hand corner they have health points. The orange bar, I believe, is their movement points that are available to them. If we were to press Y for info, we can see exactly what they are carrying and what their current level is. So they are level 1 units. They've got a ZM-Car 0 as an armament, D rank of aim, and a C rank of, I would assume, would be a pistol of some sort. Infinite ammo, though. Okay. And if I were to... Okay, B is to back out. Let's go back over to Gallian territory here, and let's take a look at Welkin here. Welkin is a scout. Okay. Welkin has 250 HP and 800 AP. He's got a Gallian-1, which I assume is the rifle that Alicia gave him. Range of 350. 17 damage versus persons, and 40 versus armor. Okay. Alicia has a Gallian-1 as well. Lower HP, also a scout, but is level 1. I don't think Welkin actually counts as a level right now. So we've got also a grenade here as well, it looks like. Ragnade looks like it's a medic kit of some sort. And she's got combat clothing on right now, so she's actually the best equipped, it looks like. Let's take a look at the Town Watchman. Okay, the Town Watchman has a Galleon -1 as well. He has the lowest amount of HP out of the three, with an aim of C, and also a medkit as well. So it looks like our best soldier right now is Alicia Melkot. I like how it says likes. Okay. If I were to press RB, what happens? Okay. So it just gives us more information if we had it, but okay. Let's go ahead and guess we'll pick Alicia here.
My turn, okay?
All right, we're in now. We're looking at things from Alicia's perspective, and we're learning about action points. Use CP to select a unit in command mode, and you'll be plunged into action mode. Here, you can freely move the unit you selected around the field. As you move around in action mode, the action points gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. So we go from a full bar all the way down to red and stop. This represents that unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, the unit will be unable to move any further. Keeping an eye on the unit's remaining AP while they are in motion is critical to keeping them safe. You don't want them to stop where there's, let's say, no cover and they are within sight of multiple units, for example. So it looks like there we've got some cover there. For now, use the left analog stick to move the unit near the sandbags. I'm okay with that. Sandbags look to be a good position of cover. I can also look around with my right analog stick here, and I can see line of sight. Looks like there's one soldier by the windmill. We've got the one soldier right here by the sandbags. There's a third soldier somewhere on the field that we cannot see yet. So that's what the lines that are pointing from Alicia right now indicate. They're arcs leading towards the enemy. Okay, let's go ahead and head towards the sandbags. Notice how my action points are dropping. Alright, we're near the sandbags now, and the game has immediately stopped me to talk to me about attacking. Press the RB button to enter target mode. There, the unit will prepare to attack with their currently selected weapon. Use the left analog stick to move the crosshairs onto an enemy, or the left bumper and right bumper buttons to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time to aim well before pressing A to fire. So, kind of like, I guess, fraps? Not fraps. What's the word I'm looking for? It was in Fallout. And you would stop time, basically, to pinpoint your targets and then fire. Damn. Forgot the name of it, but okay. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding the crosshairs, so it's best to center it on the entire target. Shots to the head or other weak points will result in greater damage. A unit can only attack from target mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. If the target survives your attack, then they may launch a counterattack. A damaged unit may not have the HP to survive the enemy's encounter, so be careful when planning your attack. Okay. So we are now in, we're now crouched with cover against this sandbag placement, and we are now going to go into target mode by pressing right bumper. Alright, so notice how in the center, I guess north center, you can see the points it'll take to kill, or the shots it'll take to kill the soldier right now. We have 5 shots in this single action, but it will take 7 to kill the soldier, which means that he will have an opportunity to come back at us if we were to fail to kill him. Now, if I were to aim the reticule a bit further up, and I'm going to have to change the, I guess the, what do you call, the sensitivity of my aiming. But notice now that I'm now aiming for his head, which is going to be a 2-shot kill ratio. So we have basically 2.5 opportunities to kill this guy before he has an opportunity to strike out against us. So my hope is that we will kill him, and let's find out if we are successful in our first attack attempt. Okay, we were. About ending actions. A unit with 0 remaining AP that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to attack further. Press B to end their current action. This will return you to command mode, where you'll be able to select the next unit you wish to direct. You can press B and end a unit's action even if they have not attacked and still have AP. Okay, that's good to know, because you don't necessarily want to attack from a distance. You don't want to draw their attention towards that unit if they're not ready, in this case. So we can press B and just end a unit's turn early. Good. Alright. Looks like she might have a line of sight to the last enemy. It's blue. I'm not too sure what the blue line represents, but we can see the soldier down there at the far end. And I can still move. Sure, I guess that could be an option. Is there a cover? I wish I could see some cover over there. Is there cover? I'm not seeing much of anything right now over there. Let's stand. Oh, okay. I see cover. Fantastic. So the question is, do we have enough AP to make our way over to what looks to be more sandbags? And there might be even some rocks over here, though we might find ourselves some cover before this guy takes some shots at us. I'm okay with that. Let's try it. Okay, about using cover. So there's the sandbags we'd like to go for. When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear. Press A to take cover behind them. While hiding behind cover, units are harder to target, take less damage, and are immune to headshots and critical damage. That's great for us because you already saw how powerful headshots can be. We took out a guy in 2 hits with a single attack. Meanwhile, units caught out in the open by enemy attacks will be easier to hit and could take significantly more damage, i.e. the individual we just attacked. Advance carefully, moving from cover to cover, and always try to end your actions safely hidden from harm. Makes sense? Doing so should keep your troops alive long enough to secure victory for Gallia. So we're going to go for that sandbag right there. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Please no. Oh dear god, I didn't make it. How do I... Oh, son of a... She's out in the open. This is wonderful. This is exactly what I wanted to see. End the current action. Yes. Oh god. Okay. Can we go back to her? She's not grayed out. Yeah, she's not grayed out, so we might be able to use her again, perhaps. And here's the last enemy force that we saw. So those are the remaining 2 individuals here, both with cover around them. I'd rather not have her out in the open. She has 205 hit points left out of 230. Can I pick her again?
Moving out!
I can. Okay, good. Oh my god! Don't do that. Target mode? Target mode? Thank you. Alright, now he can't do anything. I've lost more health, even more health now. I'm down to 178, so I'd rather not have this guy survive. I am aiming at his head right now, and it'll take 2 shots to kill. Like before, I'm hoping that the dice rolls with us. Certainly is. 2 shots right to the face. Fantastic. Okay. Now the question is, can I get over to the last of the sandbags before this guy starts taking shots at me? I'm gonna try. Bum 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 bum. Crouch. Okay. And end the action. Yes. Okay. So, I mean, she's right there, right? She doesn't necessarily need help from well. She was just like, hey, Welkin, here's a gun. Go watch me shoot some stuff and try and learn from the best, huh?
My turn, okay?
Yes, it is your turn again. I'm making it so. Okay. Now, we're a bit further away this time around, so I'm hoping that that doesn't hurt us too much. But it still should take only 2 shots to kill. I keep thinking right trigger is the shoot button. It's A.
Now!
Okay, that was scary for a second. Operation complete. Good job, Alicia.
I don't see any more of them.
No, you wouldn't either. You took care of them all. By yourself. Good on you, Alicia. Alright, so looks like we get a combat report at the end of every mission. We have base results for XP and DCT. Maybe a currency of some sort. We also have a clear bonus. Took us 1 turn to finish, so it's an A ranking for even more XP and more DCT. I'm trying to think of what DCT could be. DCT. I don't know. I'm thinking it's got to be a form of currency. Ducats, maybe? No. Maybe? Sounds interesting. So we got a total of 240 XP and 600, I'm assuming, ducats. Very good. Alright, a new episode has been added once again. And that will bring us to, I'm assuming, the end of the prologue. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here. I hope you guys are excited by this. I certainly am. It's the very first time that I'm playing this game, and it is something that I've been wanting to play for a very long time. I just never thought that I would have the opportunity to do so. So hope you guys will come along with me on this ride. Until next time, this is J Square John Jeremy signing off, saying so long and take care.